Good morning and a good afternoon, good evening. Hello, Face Yogis. It's Mika from the Face Yoga Method. So I like to know if you are new to Face Yogis, it's okay because today I will teach you my best tips and tricks for getting started on your Face Yoga Method journey and to make your eye area more symmetrical. So if you're new to Face Yoga, let me know, but also join me this Saturday, August 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for a free training for Face Yoga Method Journey. And you can claim your seat. I put the link here. I think I put the link in the description. So come and join. All right. So let's start. And I think I'm going to just, see how people can hear me, see me. Everything is okay. All right, so let me share. If you can see, yep, I put in the section, you can join me this Saturday right here. Okay, so there's a link there too. So the first thing you really understand the Face Yoga Method journey is that you have to recognize what is happening on your face. What does it mean? Recognize. You need to recognize your habits, how you use your face. Are you talking to your phone like this all the time? You know what happens? Look at my shoulder. It'll make your body asymmetrical. You get more tense neck right here, and then you probably make your mouth area asymmetrical too because you're talking by tilting your head. You might get even a headache because you are compressing your neck. Do that make sense? And if you're sleeping, a side sleeper, right? Sleeping on your side, what happened to your face? When you wake up in the morning and when you see vertical lines, probably because you slept on your side the night before. And you can change that too. And then if you're chewing your food on one side all the time, let me show you this. My assistant, see that? The big chewing muscle right here. Wow, look at this. Yeah. So if you are chewing one side all the time, yes, that can tense the jaw area right here. And it can create the tense jawline. So there's lots of things you can pay attention to and start understanding and recognizing what you're doing. And that's the first step, right? Are you with me? So, what is the second step? Now you know how you create the face you have right now. And the second one is you need to release. Yes, you have to release the tension or anything you created because of the habits. Now you recognize your habits, right? So if you think like, wow, now I see my jaw is really tense one side, or now I see the way I talk, yes, can cause asymmetry or tightness on one shoulder, or now I see why I have these forehead wrinkle because I open my eyes and use my forehead. So after the recognition, what you have to do? Yes, you have to release. We have to release that anything, the tension or anything you've been creating. And I want to show you my before the face yoga method journey. I started my face yoga method journey long time ago, almost 17 years ago in Japan. And I got in a car accident. And on top of that, mid 30s, started seeing some sign of premature aging. And this is me when I was 36. Can you see that? My forehead is here, the nose is right here, and the mouth is right here. Can you see that one corner of my mouth is higher than the other? My eye is much different too. This eyebrow is higher on this side. See that? It's so off. And check my alignment. My chin is off. My head is tilted. Yes. So that was recognition. And then you have to release the tension because I had a lots of headache after the car accident. And as you can see right here is very compressed. Like shoulder is high, right? That's why I was getting a headache on this side all the time. Tension headache. So you need to release that. I'm going to show you a couple poses too today so that you can get the benefit from just watching this live too. So after that release, doing some release, I'm going to do it today. What you should do, rebuild Yes, you want to rebuild the new habits. So today's case, because I want to talk about the creating more symmetry in the eye area. That's a lots of many people request that creating symmetry in the eye area, including myself right there, right? My face was very asymmetrical. So I want to show you one pose you can do and create more symmetry on your face too. You have to rebuild the habit. You have to rebuild your muscles so that your the face get more, today's case is more symmetrical. You know, make sense? So there's a lots of things you can do, but today I want to show you a pose to make your eye area more symmetrical. Sounds good? Okay, so after you rebuild, after you release some tension, and after you rebuild the habits and the muscle youth the right way, okay, what comes after? You need to relax. You can't just keep, the muscle after you do all the exercise, just like a body. When you exercise, what you do first, you do stretch, right? Ideally, you do some stretch and then you train your body. And after that, you do some, yes, cool down. So I'm going to show you pose. You can cool down the facial muscle you use for creating symmetrical face. Okay. And then what comes after that? Wow. You need to repeat. You need to repeat that exercise. You need to repeat that habits. And you need to recreate the new habits so that you can make the face the way you want. All right. So how about we start from the first one, recognize, okay, to understand what is happening on your face, because I want to focus on symmetry right here, the symmetrical face, the eyebrow and eye area. First one is, yes, the symmetrical checklist. So what is happening on your face? Okay, I like to use my chopsticks so that I can show you much more easily, but also you can use anything you have, or you can just look at yourself in the mirror too, right? Draw a line from here, the middle of forehead, all the way down between the eyebrows, between the eyes, and top of your nose, and peak of your nose, and peak of your lips, and the chin. Okay. And then after chin area, you can go a little bit lower and then here, the sternum, right? And then shoulder, the collarbone right here. And then see if it's straight line or symmetrical. If you're already off, the chin is one side and tilting, you have to check the posture first because everything is connected in the body. Right, I'm going to show you this one too. Right? Everything is connected, head to toe, and especially right here, the back of the head all the way down. So if you have a symmetrical body, it affects our face. Did that make sense? So you need to be aware what is happening on your face. Okay? And then you can even draw a line, imaginary line. Okay? Check the eyebrow, which side is higher than the other. And then check the eye alignment, right? Is it symmetrical or is it off? And then after that, check the peak of your cheeks. Here. If it's off, is it off? Just check that. See, the chopsticks work great. And then don't forget this line too. So you can draw from here, okay, the chin to the corner of your eye, right here, like this. And how about this? Yes, right here. Okay, which side is more higher or has higher angle or less angle than the other? And then don't forget, chin to the ear. So here, when you check, you can check if your face is off or not. But today I'm going to talk about right here. And then Sia asks, is it possible to train hooded eyes? The answer is absolutely yes. Okay? But first you have to be aware what is happening. Awareness comes first. Why you have a hooded eye. Okay? Or if it's a both side, I'm going to show you today's pose can work for wonderful for you too. Okay. So are you still with me? So let's go to the next one. So we check the posture, the face, but actually we should check the posture, the body to alignment, because everything is connected. I want to show you this one. Some of you might have seen this one, because we have technology, wonderful technology, phone, but many of us tend to look down. Right? You take to look down and texting and reading all the messages. But that is, we have to break the habit. Why? Okay, here. If you are resting your head, the scalp, the right position, the center of the body, and then on the spine, beautifully. Okay? Yes, like this, perfectly aligned. You should not have too much weight resting on your spine. Look at this. So if you're looking perfectly aligned, because the skull has a weight already, right? It's about 10 to 12 pounds, about 5 kilo average person. If depends, of course, different from every individuals. But when you started tilting the head or looking down, which many of us do, probably even between these. So let me know if you are even looking down. This is a lot. Look at that, 60 pounds, almost 30 kilo of the weight is resting on the neck. That's a lot of weight, and no wonder we get the double chin or even headache or all the things you don't want to have on your face and the body. Okay, so awareness first. So let's check that alignment, not just a face, but a body. So hands on the shoulder, okay, and a straight line, the top of the head all the way down, and let's see if the shoulders are at the same level. If one side is high, see that? That's not right. You want to really adjust that. If you wear a shirt, well, we wear something always, right? And if the shirt goes one side more than the other, like, wow, why my shirt is so off? It's not the shirt, it's your neck, it's your alignment. So you want to adjust that too. And if you wear necklace, and why your necklace pendant top is always off, it's not because of the pendant, it's because of your neck. So you want to just adjust that, and then imagine that you are putting a zipper from all the way down and zip it, and coming all the way up and align all the way up, and then the chin comes up. So that's a good alignment. Are you still with me? Right? And then let's go to the next one. I'm going to go a little bit more, because awareness is a very, very important key if you want to be successful and to see the change of face yoga, any exercise, but especially in a face yoga method exercises. Okay, so the recognize, I want to show this more too. Can you see this one? So recognize, I'm still doing this recognize part. So recognize, can you see that when you have a bad posture, how much you see that rounded shoulder and alignment is off, right? And this, the neck, can you see even a little bit more the wider neck and see the little extra one? But when you change your posture, she practiced face yoga. This is a before after. Think about almost 5 months apart. Okay, wow, much beautiful alignment, and then everything just looks so perfect in a line, right? And then if you have a neck issue, make sure you do it very slowly and gently. But by change the posture, just changes everything. Okay, good. So let's do the actual poses. Are you still with me? So we recognize what is happening, and you check, you can even take a photos and you can compare after you adjust your posture and adjust your face. Now, what comes after release? So I'm going to show you the release technique. I called it acupressure. And I want to do especially this part today, because this is the part I want to adjust today. Okay, so make a fist with your both hands, make knuckles. And then start from here, the center of the forehead. And when you do it, make sure you don't tense the shoulder. Make sure you have a good alignment. This is so important if you want to get the result. Start from the center and then just move to the side. Ooh, and even lift up. Center to the side and release. Ooh. If you feel one side is so painful, like, Ah, this is so painful. Maybe because you have a tension on the shoulder. Explore a little bit. Awareness is a key. First step, right? You have to recognize what is happening. Okay, like whoa, whoa, whoa. And you can even release the eyebrows. Move your fist. Eyebrow. One, two, three, four. Feel. I have a more tension on this side. Okay, one, two, 4, 5. Okay, you can go under your eyes, fist again, very gently. You don't want to push your skin. You want to push, 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 push in. Whoa, push, 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 push in. And for hooded eyes, make sure that you're not pulling too much that create the wrinkle. You just want to know what is happening. It's still recognize and release part. Okay, good. So that's acupressure. It's very simple. You can do when you're still in bed and before you get out of bed, just do this. It wakes you up. Now, the third part is what was the third one? Release. We did the release. So rebuild. We are going to rebuild new habits and then muscle, and then we create more symmetry. So what to do? There is a muscle right here. Okay, orbicularis oculi. You don't need to memorize this. It's a like ring-like muscle around your eyes, right? Right here, ring. Yep. And when you open your eyes, we use this, but also we use a forehead. Many of us use forehead. That can cause forehead wrinkles, but also asymmetry of face area. And when you are using the forehead and not using orbicularis oculi, that can create a hooded eye area too. Why? Because you're just lifting the forehead and everything's going down because of gravity. So you want to reverse it and not using the forehead when you open your eyes, but you open your eyes using orbicularis oculi, the ring-like muscle, right? And we're going to train them. And how are we going to do it? The create isometric pose. So look at your forehead again and check your eyebrows. Are they same level or not? And if I'm going to just exaggerate, if this side is higher and if this side you see lines, what you can do? You're using the forehead muscle, right? And I want you to put the fingers right here in the forehead. And if you see more lines right here, outer part, you can put lines right here too. If you see lines right here more in, put the fingers right there. You can put and a slightly open. Okay? All right. And I want you really relax your shoulder. I don't want you tighten the shoulder. That is no. Shoulder. Okay. And now, so Manuela, you have a hooded eyes. So this is a really good one for you to train and create the symmetry too. Okay. Now, with this, what you're doing is you're stabilizing it. You're not moving the forehead when you open your eyes. Are you still with me? And then this side, the droopy side or lower side, if you have a lower side or droopy side, you want to slightly lift up. Okay, so you're creating by adjusting the forehead with your fingers. So let's say this one, right? Okay, now if you have a hooded eye, what you can do is you can move the forehead accordingly. Make sure you don't wrinkle your forehead. Okay? And now, so I'm going to exaggerate this side. I'm going to just push. I don't need to push down. I just push and smooth out so that there's no wrinkle on the forehead. And this side, I lift up. Okay? So it should be the same level. And now we are going to train orbicularis oculi. How are we going to do it? Shoulder relax, chest open, heart open. And now look 45-degree angle. And just imagine that you are squeezing this ring-like muscle. And lower eyelid moves toward upper eyelid. You don't want to blink. You just make them a little closer and closer. So you really stimulating the ring-like muscle, eye area muscle. Hold this for, let's say 5 seconds first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and close your eyes. And now again, open, and let's do 10 seconds this time. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and close your eyes. And now let's open your eyes as wide as possible without wrinkling your forehead. Are you ready? Good. Open your eyes. Make sure this higher side does not go up. Okay? Stay there, stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come out and close your eyes and feel the sensation you created. Do you feel more symmetrical around the eye area? Do you feel your eyelid open up more? See, my eye is much wider and bigger now. So that is a trick, creating eye symmetry. Very simple, but it works like wonders. And if your droopiness is like, oh, it's so droopy, you can do this exercise putting fingers right here between the eyebrow and then eye. That's okay too. Just make sure that you don't create any wrinkle in your forehead. And then make sure the first word, recognize. You have to understand what is happening. Okay. So if you're lifting all the time, no wonder this goes wrinkly and then this goes higher. So you want to stop that. Right. And then when you see that a droopiness right here, why? Maybe because you're not using it. We are going to train. That's what we just did. Right. And then let's finish with the last one. You need to relax after we did some workout. How are we going to relax? There's exercise called tapping. Let's do this together. Use a middle part of fingers and just tap, 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 tap. Ooh, tap, tap, tap your forehead. You can tap from the center of the forehead to the side. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Make sure your posture is really nice and feels good. And you might notice that if you have asymmetry, like, ooh, this side is more painful or still strange sensation. That is okay. Keep breathing in and out from your nose. And then if you're very asymmetrical, you might even want to tap the eyebrows. Oh, tap, tap, tap. You feel pretty good, right? And now the eyes. And that is so relaxing. And repeat. And that's it. It's simple. It requires a little bit of awareness part because you need to recognize what is happening, why I have this, why I have asymmetry, why I have a droopiness. But you get there if you really pay attention to your facial expressions and habits and do these small exercises, and you're going to be very happy. So if you want to learn more about the face yoga and want to go deep inside of why this works, come and join me this Saturday. I'm going to show you more poses too. And I'll actually ask participants what they want to learn. And I will show the pose people want to learn from me. All right. So I'll see you there on August 28th, this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. Thank you, Riza. Enjoy watching. Thank you. Okay. Yep. And then Brempon, I have such a hard time with the eyebrow wrinkles. Well, you have to train. Now you're aware. So you have to release attention first. Okay? Release, and then you rebuild a new habits and new forehead. And you're going to be very happy. I promise. Right? Thank you so much. And I'll see you very soon this Saturday. And you can click the link. I put the link there and then claim your seat. And the seats are limited. Right. Bye.